shawty be jacking it. She know my swag is immaculate.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy NoMercyLambo, man, and we back with another How to Win at Madden video, episode 3. This time we're playing Regs, regular teams. We're gonna use the Kansas City Chiefs. And if you don't remember, this series is a video of us going from start to finish from a game. I fucked it up. Damn, fuck the intro up. But let's get into it, man. So he's starting off. Our opponent is coming out in pistol wing close. Now, I'm going to start out in dollar this game. A very meta defense. And first play, he's in pistol wing flex. So I'm going to stand back here and prepare for the run. I'm prepared for the run. And the reason you stand back here, oh my goodness. Alright, chat, I ran commit. He was in a heavy run set. I assumed he was going to run the ball. Don't make that mistake. It's not worth it to run commit. That was way too aggressive. Don't do that, man. Do not do that, chat. In Regs, we do not have tank or anything. I highly recommend pressing your right stick in to do coach adjustments and go down here to ball carrier and put conservative. That way your running back and your receivers have a much less chance of fumbling. It's not impossible, but it's almost nearly impossible. A dollar look. This is a very, very bad rerun defense. We have hella numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. And he reaches through us. We're going to no huddle and try to catch him lacking one more time. And we're going to run the same exact run. We have numbers. We have numbers. And there it is. There it is. I knew it was too good to be true. There should be no reason. With that look he was giving us, he should stop our run. Right here. He took his linebacker from right here and went into the gap. This is a sign tell that he's going to run this A-gap blitz. He's looking to hit our line and run straight through. Now, this was the loop blitz. He would have took his linebacker, put it right here, and he would have looped through. But since he's right here, we know he's running through. That means both of these dudes are going to shoot right here. Meaning we have 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers towards this side if we run the ball here. So I'm going to call it inside zone and try to attack this B-gap. You know, like we had said, there's numbers. Easy run. We're going to no huddle. Keep him in dollar in the red zone because we want to run the ball down here. And we see the numbers. Now, let's wait to see what our opponent does. Okay, our opponent stands right here. It looks like he's prepared for the run. So, let's do something different instead. Our opponent's highly prepared for the run. We're going to call a pass play. Easy dot. 2 drags, a flat, and a post over the top. Now, if you're wondering, chat, why did I call this route combo? What route combos did I do? I'm going to leave a link to the video right below. I'm actually going to put it up there. The video I'm talking about. It's going to be in the description. How to create good route combos in Madden. Also in the description for these videos, I'm going to have how what a cloud flat does, what purple zones, what deep zones do. All the basic fundamental things. If you're behind, you don't understand, and can't keep up with the how to win videos, I'm going to have it all in the description. That way you can get the basics and you can understand these videos. It'll be all in the description, all the links to the basics. Okay, now we're back on defense. So we're not going to run commit him here. We're actually going to just stand back again, though, and try our best. Dang, okay, he hiked it too fast. Now it's second down. Now we're playing for the pass. He is Lamar Jackson, so he's a fast QB. We're going to contain him here. Now that's a great pass. So we see instantly he wants to roll out. He wants to roll out and insta throw as much as he can. So we're going to play back for the run on first down. Shoot the gap for, oh, he's passing again. So as you can see, chat, the dollar defense is going to have major, I'm talking major problems stopping this quarterback rollout. So what we have to do is think to ourselves, we're containing, and he's still breaking our contain. So we need to find another defense that's going to actually play his rollout and contain him. we have another option, which might be to go run after Lamar with our bare hands. We can tell this isn't man coverage because this guy is not lined up directly over him. He's a little bit to the outside. So we're going to try to call him a zone beating play. So right here, we have a streak, a corner route. Okay, so look, this route is designed to pull this deep zone. If he doesn't have a deep zone, this is a touchdown. So we know he's going to have a deep zone. This corner route should get to where this guy is supposed to play. So right here, we're eyeing down the corner. It should be there, and boom. So now we're going to run it on the wide side again. Now the thing about the fade route, if this were to be a streak, right, this would not get respected by this guy because the threat would go to this guy right here. But since the play we called, right, has a fade route, it goes outside enough to where it distracts this zone right here. So let's run it again. We're going to put this guy on a drag just in case we need a backup option. And we're going to hike the ball. Now he calls a blitz. He called a blitz. But unfortunately, this safety was a little bit too slow to keep up with a receiver. We freeformed that upwards in a way. So we needed the ball to go up and to the left. So we freeformed with LT, left stick up to the left. We also had our corner out, but it's always better to throw the deeper pass if you have two players open. So now we got to think, how are we going to stop this Lamar? Normally, the best way to stop these rollout schemes are to get in 4 D lineman sets. So we're going to go to this nickel normal, put our fastest dudes at the outside linebacker spots, and we're going to call a regular play, and we're going to contain. It's first down, so we're going to scoot back a little bit so we can try to shoot the gap. Yep. We didn't shoot it. It's okay. It's okay. Now, what do I mean by standing back? So, I'll show you. If I'm standing this close to the line, like really close to this guy right here, what's going to happen is the offensive lineman is going to notice me and come run after me. But if you stand in the back, the offensive line is not going to notice you. And they're going to worry about picking up these 4 guys right here and anyone near them. But if we stand back here, they're not going to be worried about blocking us, meaning we could shoot straight through undetected. We're going to contain. Contain is double tap this right bumper. And it looks like he's going to roll out to the left. So we're going to, shift it to the left. It's okay. So those 2 run defenses didn't work. So next time he motions over, what we're going to do is we're going to press left on our D-pad and flick our right stick to the left. And we're going to crash to the left. We're going to crash to the side that we think he's going to run. Contain. And as you've seen, chat, that did not contain still. Even though we just made all those adjustments, we still could not contain him. So we're going to spread our D-line out this time. We're going to spread our D-line out, and hopefully that helps contain a little bit better. Because right now, everything we're doing to contain Lamar is not working. So we spread our defensive line out, and hopefully they contain a little bit better. Good throw. Okay. All right, 3rd and inches. I think there's a really high chance he runs the ball here. So we're going to pick a formation with 8 people in the box. In the box, meaning this guy's not in the box, this guy's not in the box, this guy's not in the box, these guys aren't in the box. Now, these guys are in the box. So we want a defense with the most people in the box as possible right here on the inches because the chances of him running are very high. So we're going to call this, and we're going to call a man play and try to have as many people blitzing as possible to stop this run. We're also still going to contain just in case he passes. He did pass. So now we're playing the run. That's a good catch by him. Good pass. It's okay. So our opponent is playing great offense right now. So let's go ahead and go back into the nickel. And press. Try to get the safeties. We're bringing the safeties in the box to stop the run. Spreading our D-line to stop the contain. Try to switch stick it. He ags us. So, okay. So, valuable lesson. We see his plan is to roll out, call a play action play, have a corner route, his tight end on a little short drag, and a streak. So it's a flood concept. Flood concept meaning he has a streak route to pull, he has another route going on a corner, and then he basically has 3 people attacking the sideline where he's rolling out. So what we're going to need a flat route. We're going to need either to man up or put a zone to guard the corner route. And we're going to need a deep zone to guard the streak. Plus, we're going to have to contain Lamar. So keep that in mind next time we go out on defense. Now, a big key to winning this game, we need to end this half with the ball. We have not got to stop. We have not showed him in any way possible that we can stop his offense. So a key for us is to end this half with the ball, tying the score, and getting the ball at the halftime. So right here, boom. We're going to run the ball. Beautiful. Now we're going to take this to the 2-minute warning. Our goal is to score with 0 seconds left on the clock. Right here, you see this? We want it to be 0-0 on the clock when this half ends. Right here. 0-0. So right here, we see he has these dudes right here. He's looking to set up the A gap. So both of these dudes are going to run down here. We're going to run the ball away from him and use our numbers. 1 blocking him, 2 blocking him, 3 blocking here. Double team the inside stuff. And let's try to ID this guy on the left and get out there. Him right here, we ID'd him, hoping to get out there to the left. Okay, that time he ran a loop defense. The dude played great run defense, which is fine. So now we're going to have to pass the ball. Now, what I think is going to happen, I think he's going to hit the line. This dude is going to run straight through. And I think we're going to have this tight end running right up the middle. And we're going to lead pass it, free form, left stick to the inside, and try to throw it away from this defender right here. Let's get to it. Lead pass it away from him to the inside. Boom, just like that. And the reason we knew that was going to happen is having awareness of the blitzes. We, as a pro player, know what blitz he was trying to run. His goal was to hit the line, meaning his user would not be able to guard our tight end streak. And then his other blitzer is also running down, not being able to guard our tight end streak. Now, a little secret about this game is when this dude is engaged into the line, he can no longer switch stick until he's leaving the engagement, which gives us about 1 to 2 seconds we can throw the ball without having to worry about him switching from this player onto this player. Now you can see, this time he's not hovering into the gap as much. It took him a long time. So he's setting up the loop blitz, meaning this dude is going to run over here. So we can't run the ball to this side. We have to run the ball to this side right here. Yeah, I'm playing the game right now. This is live. So I'm going to run the ball inside zone towards the right because I know the other defender is going to loop away. Now, I made a mistake right there. I forgot to double team the defensive tackle, and he ran right through, which was a major mistake. But you've seen, as we called it, the loop guy went over. I'm showing you pre-play how to make reads. So now we're going to need to pass the ball. He's running the loop defense. Now, the way to counter the loop defense is you need to call a play action play. So we're going to go into trips, and we're going to call a play action play. This is going to make the looper run straight down. So right here, we're going to set up a pass play. Our goal is not to score because we don't want to give him time, and we just want to throw a quick pass, maybe for like 7 to 10 yards. So right here, he hits the line. We see our read. This is fine. He's going to have to use a timeout. So we're worried about this clock right here. As close to 0, the better. So now we're going to go into a heavy run set. Usually something with a stretch. We're going to put a stretch play in here. We're going to put a dive play in here. And then we're going to put like a duo. Something to attack the middle level. We have a run for the A gap, the C gap, and the B gap. So first plays first. We're looking to gain yards. They know we're running. I know I'm running. So I want to get in a heavy run set. So even if he run commits or knows I'm running, I still have a chance to gain yards. So right here, we still gain yards. We gained 1 yard, which is fine. So our opponent is not calling his timeout, meaning he will let us get as close to 0 as we want, which I'm perfectly fine with. So I need about enough time to call 3 plays. Each play is about 3 seconds, 9 seconds with a little leeway. I'm going to call it about 11 seconds. I'm going to call my timeout. Now, on second down, I'm going to come out in a formation where I can either pass or run. Also, I took myself off of conservative run calling because this is a situation where, more important than me protecting the ball, I need to ensure if I have a chance to score, I get in. So right now, he's in a good run defense look, you would think. But really, I know from experience that this inside zone is good enough to beat this. So my plan, I'm going to run the ball here on second. To answer the question in the chat, I do run on second sometimes. And I'm going to pass on third down if this doesn't work. So I ran the ball on second. A good run play. Boom, we don't need third or fourth down. We left our opponent with 8 seconds. Only 8 seconds to score a touchdown, which is beautiful, or get a field goal. So now, remember, if I would have scored earlier, he would have had a minute to score. Lamar would have rolled out, maybe scored. We might go into halftime down 7. But critical to winning is making sure you always end the half. I can't stress this more. Ending the half with the ball. So now we're going to go into half, tie game, and we're going to get the ball back, giving us the opportunity, basically putting us in a winning position. So right now, we need to play smart. We know he has to gain 40 yards, 40 yards in 8 seconds. So we're going to come out in a blitz, but we're going to come out in the same loop blitz he's setting up. We're going to drag our blitzer over here to make the loop. We're going to back everyone up, pressing Y. Then you see where it says over top, right here, right stick up. So right here, boom. Backed off coverage was fine. Now, I didn't mean to say right stick up. We did not mean to do that. I meant to say left stick up. I'll show you again right here. Watch. So right here, say we come on prevent. We're going to press triangle. Then where you see it says give cushion, left stick up, everyone gives the cushion. Fumble. Pick it up. That was completely not worth it by him. Bad play by him. Alright, so we get the ball at halftime. We're not in a position this game to chew clock. So we're going to play this as normal as we were in the first half. Oh. So we're going to go back on conservative. Let's get to it. Alright, right here we see. Based off of this, I could tell you it's the loop. He set the blitz over here. He was in no rush to get down here, meaning he's not doing the A gap. He's setting up the loop blitz. So for when we're choosing where to run the ball, once again, it's kind of like a broken record, but he's going to loop over here. So I'm going to double team this inside stuff, and I'm going to run the ball to the right. I'm going to run the ball this way, away from the looper. We should have numbers to the right. Once again, run the ball to the right. Okay. So we can see that run is not going to work. So when he sets up this loop blitz, we're going to have to pass the ball, or we're going to have to find a different run play. So we don't know. We've been running the ball all game. I really don't know what coverage he's going to do. Now, one thing it can help you read the coverage. When these safeties are this far into the box, if he were to run a deep half, an inside third, this is going to be way too slow to get back with the streak. So we know the chances are these two players are in inside quarters, meaning it's probably a cover 4. So we can attack the cover 4 with the same play we called earlier and try to attack this deep zone to the right with a corner route. So right there, he blitzed me. I did not set up blocking for the blitz. He ran the A gap. I did not set up proper blocking, which is not good. I'm supposed to set up blocking. So right there, since I was under pressure, I had to make the quick read to one of my underneath routes. Now right here, he's setting up the loop. Last time we seen, the run to the left wouldn't work. The run to the right's not going to work because he'll loop in and stop us. So we're going to try this jet sweep now, try a different run. We're going to keep trying to find runs that are going to work for us. That way we can have a balanced game. So we're going to run the ball to the left. We know the looper's not going to be there. We should have numbers going to this way. So right here, boom. Call this jet sweep. Run to the left. There it is. Run inside. There it is. There it is. Inside. There it is. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So we see he does not have good jet sweep defense. So now, deeper into the game, we're going to call this jet sweep a little more. We're going to call this jet sweep a little more. We see that's the run he doesn't like. 40 yards on the first run. That's a run we're going to want to call on first down. Take advantage of the fact that we have a 98 speed receiver versus slow defense. Now, we seen earlier he had good run defense. Now, he has a nickel, right? The nickel is to this side. So if we run the ball this way, we should have numbers. 1, 2, blocking him, 3, blocking him, running back blocking him. We could even potentially have a touchdown. We have numbers to the right. So that's where we're going to decide to run the ball. If we ran the ball left, 1, 2, 3, he's going to, the safety should run. We don't have a good run to the left right here. So we're going to run the ball to the right. Let's call our jet sweep. Boom. Read it. Like I said, we might have a touchdown. Simple math. Simple math. Madden is not rocket science. I'm not doing nothing skillful. I'm a pro player. I'm doing something skillful, but it's not really nothing outside of doing simple math to where I'm about to win this game in the third round of a money wager tournament. I've done nothing that is rocket science, man. Nothing that is rocket science. The whole game's been simple. Whole game has been simple. No rocket science. The defenses we've tried, we're not getting good containment. We know he's going to run this run play, right? The play. He's going to have a corner route on this left side. Yeah, too quick. Okay, he's going to have a corner route to the 2 receiver side with a streak. So he lagged out the game. That's terrible. It's going to ruin the vid. So we're going to play this game only the first half. So I'm up 7-0 still from the last game, but we're only going to play the first half. So as we seen last play, he's good at running the ball, and he is running out and doing this corner play with a drag. So we're going to try to stop this corner play in this drag. We put a hard flat. We put a corner, something to stop the corner. Right there. Strip the ball. You see him running like a chicken with his head cut off. Strip the ball. That's good. So I'm not doing a good job stopping him with this pressure. So I'm going to try to switch to a different defense. Actually, no, we're fine. We're going to stay in it. Put the fast linebackers on the outside. We're going to keep trying to get this to work for us, all right? So we're going to shade down, and we're going to put something to guard this corner route. And, okay, he ran the ball. Oh, he didn't run the ball. Okay. So as you can see, we cannot stop this rollout. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to go guard the rollout myself with my bare hands. So this is extreme calls for extreme measures. We know he always rolls out to the right side. So I'm going to go stop that with my bare hands. You come right here. You come right here. He's doing a long play action, right? And he's looking to go all the way back to the right. No, no, no. No more. No more. I left it in match coverage, so they'll guard everything else for me. If he calls this little play again, I'm going to roll out, and I'm going to go guard him myself. I'm not letting him do that. Okay, now he's not rolling out, which is fine. We guard the route ourselves. Send the man. There we go. There we go. Chat, do not be afraid. YouTube, do not be afraid to get unorthodox. If something is beating you, you've tried everything you can to stop it. Think outside the box and go do what you have to do to get a stop. We know we have to run a zone match or a man coverage because we can't guard a zone with our user. So now it's 4th down. Our opponent is switching into the normal off close. He's not looking to roll out. It's not good to roll out in shotgun forms. So we're going to go to it's a situation where he has to pass. So we're going to switch defenses to a great pass defense. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 DBs on the field to give us our best chance of playing pass coverage. Now it's 4th down. What we're going to do, there's no point of us having a hard flat due to the situation. We're going to make sure we contain. So we have cloud flats. Cloud flats play a little bit deeper than hard flats. And we have 2 shaded over top hooks. Basically looking to play anything over top. That's a great catch by him. Not really the best throw. We just have to charge it to the game. We played great defense. He got lucky. That's how I look at that. We played great defense. He got lucky. Now, if you want to know how to shade over top, you press triangle or Y. And then you shade your right stick down for underneath. Then shade your right. Press triangle again. Right stick up for over top again. So now he's back in this wing close. So we're looking to chase him if we see the play action. That way he doesn't roll out. If he doesn't call the play action play, we're gonna stay inside. We're gonna bring him out with him. He's not calling the play action no more, so we don't have to worry about the rollout. He's run out the pocket. It's fine. Now I like this defense a lot. It looks like he doesn't know what to do. He said, "Wow, that's a great tutorial. Didn't know you could shade up. This is for YouTube." You don't know what they know. So he might run the ball here. A great chance he runs the ball. So we're going to back up, try to get into the gap. All he does is run with his quarterback. You need a shorts editor? Nah, I actually edit all my YouTube videos myself. I appreciate it though. Did you know you could shade down too? So yeah, chat. You know, a lot of this stuff is basic knowledge. I'm breaking it down all the way. So I'm giving complex tips so even the pros can learn. But at the same time, the basics, I'm trying my best to have it to where the basic non-pro players can still learn to become better players. To even get to the pro level. So that's what we're looking to do right now. So wow, I'm learning so much, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you're learning. So right now, keep in mind, chat, the game is 7-7. The game is 7-7. There's 6 minutes left, so we can focus on scoring a touchdown. He's back in his dollar. All right, once again, he's back in the dollar. Looks like he's setting up the loop. What we seen earlier is he's not good at stopping the run in the loop when we called that jet sweep. We forgot to put in our audible, so we're going to call a pass play. Once again, we can see he has the safeties deep in the box. So we know they're going to be in quarters or else he's giving up a touchdown. So once again, I'm just going to call the same exact play. He has not stopped it at all this game. If your opponent cannot stop your play, call it all game. We're attacking this right side corner. Hike it. There it is. Once again, it's wide open. The only way he can stop that play, right? So right here, let's go to our drawing board, chat. Let's go to our drawing board. Actually, we don't need to go to the drawing board. We've seen it already. We've seen it. We already seen it. We already seen it. I explained it well enough. So he switched defenses. This is perfect. It's a whole bunch of people in the gap, all right? So, as we learned from earlier, the inside zone against double mug is a great run. We have numbers. We're running away from the nickel, meaning we have numbers. Now, he did a big mistake. There's no way this dude is fast enough to keep up with our receiver over there. We're going to block our tight end. Actually, we're going to block our running back. And we're going to almost 100% guaranteed throw the streak. There's no way that guy's fast enough. You know? He's playing the run a little bit too aggressively. Touchdown, Chiefs. Like, that's not rocket science, man. That's not rocket science. But he brought his DB a little bit too close. We have a speed advantage. So our A plan was to run the ball away from his nickel cornerback. Because nickel sets give them a disadvantage on the non-nickel side. It's not even. So we have an even set. Meaning we have 2 receivers. I'll go to my drawing board real quick. So we have 2 receivers over here. And we also have 2 receivers over here. Him, on the other hand, he has 1, 2, 3 people, right? These 3 people, 3, guarding R2. So our best bet is to run over here because we have numbers on this side where it's 2v2. We'll have the extra lineman blocking on this side. That is a nasty drawing. But y'all get the point of what I'm saying, man. Y'all get the point of what I'm saying, man. Get the point of what I'm saying. Let's get back to it, man. Thank you for this, of course, man. I got you. I got you. I got y'all. I got y'all. Even the pro players, man, y'all can learn. Inside zone is a great run versus double mug. You might have already known that, but it looks like it wouldn't be, but it is a good run. So here we go. Now, chat, we're going to go to an extreme measure. We see we cannot stop this rollout to save our life. So we're going to put a quarterback spy on the field. Yes, I said it. A quarterback spy usually is not good in the game. Okay. Right there, tackles. Good. So now, right here, we have the contains, and we're going to user. Remember at the beginning of the game, the contains weren't working. So now we're running out with our user, right? If he runs out to the right, we're going to run out and guard it ourselves. If he goes up the middle now, we put a QB spy on the field. I'm going to show you how to put a QB spy. You press left on your D-pad, left on your D-pad again, press triangle or Y, and then press QB spy by putting your right stick to the left. He ran the ball again. Now, a big tip against guarding these huge running backs, right, is that if they're too tall for you to tackle them straight up, you want to cut stick, which is taking your right stick and flicking it down, which is going to make you go tackle and dive for their legs. Everyone knows in regular football, if someone's too big, you don't tackle them straight up, you dive for their legs. So, if we see Lamar, okay. Oh, he ran again. All right. Now, you guys might think, oh, are we going to adjust to this run? The answer is no. We're up 7 points. If our opponent wants to waste all the time, that's fine. If he wants to waste all the time, that is fine. We're not worried about the run here. We're not. If he wastes the time, that's doing us a favor. Now we're going to sit here, put the spy. Nope. It's fine. Make a tackle. Make a tackle. That's fine. Now the only thing that'll be a threat, if we see this clock go down to 10 seconds, we know he's trying to chew the clock. That's when we play aggressive and stop the run. He is trying to chew the clock. So we're going to play aggressive. We're going to run commit by pressing RB and right stick down. Run committing makes it to where your players shed better against the run. Your safeties won't guard the pass. Everyone would just come down into the box to guard the run. Now it's second down. I'm not worried about a run here. But just in case, we're going to pinch our D-line, bring everyone inside, and try to stop the run. He does run again. Oh, he doesn't. He faked us out. He's running with Lamar. Try to push him out of bounds. That's fine. So right here we see we have to get... Now this is a situational awareness. This is fourth quarter. Technically fourth quarter. He's trying to chew the clock and make it to where we don't see the ball again. So we got to play the most aggressive defense we can to either let him score or get the ball back. So I'm going to put 8 people in the box again like earlier. On first down. And we're going to sit here and we're going to basically play the run to the best of our abilities. We could have ran commit right there. We played a horrible run defense. Now it's 2nd and 5. Now this is against Madden principles to give up the touchdown here. But since it's the fourth quarter, we're going to run commit again on 2nd down. We think the chances of him running are very high. He's shown us he's going to run on 2nd down. So I'm going to press RB, right stick down, and run commit. And we should get into the gap. We're going to shift left, crash left to match his numbers. Run commit. Get down. That's how you get a stop on the run. Now, 3rd down. This is important. We're going to put as many things as we can on the field to bait him. This is called Reaper defense, all right? It's called Reaper defense, meaning you're giving up the touchdown in order to stop everything underneath. That's called Reaper defense. I had to call my timeout there. I shouldn't have, but for the purpose of the video, I have to show y'all what Reaper defense is. So we're going to have our DBs in 25s and 5s, and we're going to play the underneath routes as best as we can. So right here, all right, we're going to shade down first off. Shade down. If he throws, this is the shell. Everything underneath, shaded down hooks, 2 purples, 2 blues. in 2 inside quarters. We're guarding the middle. If he wants to throw a 80-yard touchdown to the outside, he can. Because we'll get the ball back. We don't care about that. Send him. That's fine. Perfect. That's exactly what I mean, chat. Bait him into the touchdown. The worst case scenario for us is, now most people, regular casuals, you would not do that. You're going to sit there, maybe send 4, whatever, play regular defense, and it gives your opponent a chance to pick up a first down. They'll get to maybe your goal line, and what they're going to do, okay, our opponent is really, really not making the smart decision here. We're going to blitz him because he has Derrick Henry, and we're going to put situational awareness, 2 hard flats on the field, 2 hooks shaded down, and we're still going to contain. We want to make sure he doesn't run with Derrick Henry for a yard, and we're going to go guard everything we can fast. He's running with Lamar. That is crazy. So we're down a point now. We're down a point. It doesn't change much. That was stupid by him. Stupid by him. But as I was saying, we get the ball back. We're in full control of our own destiny. That's what you want. I have 1 minute and 30 seconds to get down the field and get into field goal range to win this game. We don't have timeouts though, so we have to be careful. Now we're going to take advantage of the fact that you never want to no huddle in these situations. Why? Because it's going to waste the time off the clock. What we're looking to do is to get out of bounds, or if we stay in bounds, we're not going to call a play no huddle. We're going to go back into the huddle and pick a play. That way the clock doesn't run down on us. So if it's out of bounds, fine, it doesn't matter. If it's in bounds, do not no huddle in this situation. In Regs. In Mutt, you can. So right here, we're going to call the same exact play we've been calling all game. We see, oh wow, wrong thing, sorry. Here we go. These dudes, it looks like a cover 4 look again. We're going to pull this dude with the streak again. The corner should be open. If he tries to guard the corner, we'll have the touchdown to the streak underneath levels concept. Same exact play the entire game. This is pro level skill. Okay, we see it. So this time his players followed us. He actually had a free rusher get in. That play was completely bagged. We'll finally respect him and guard a different play. Now, since we've seen this dude follow our player, it's a great chance that that was match coverage. Meaning his players are all going to match onto us. So we're going to call a match beater. Now, a good way to practice match, go into practice mode, call stock cover 4 quarters, and find a match coverage bomb. Now, I've took the time to go into practice mode. I know this play right here beats match coverage. The wheel routes are really good at pulling zones for match, and we're going to try to get a match bomb here. So it's not match coverage. It is match coverage. Just like that. Just like that. Hold on. And now we're not going to score. This is the biggest part of the game. Do not score there. He's up a point. So if we score, we give him the ball back, him a chance to score. No. In the NFL, they might score that. We're not scoring that. Our goal is to kill all this clock and kick a game-winning field goal with 0 seconds left. Now, that route combo might make no sense to you. It might make no sense to you. I'll break it down after the game. Let's finish this game, and at the end of the game, I'll break down why that's a match coverage bomb and why that's also a good, just in case it's not covered. So yeah, here we go. So right now, we're going to run the ball. If we do the math, make sure we do the math. 40 seconds, right? We need 40 seconds times 2, which is 1 minute and 20 seconds. So we need to waste 2 plays. He has a timeout for 2 plays. So first down, we'll run the ball. If we get a first down, it's over. Okay, he's going to call his timeout. Now do the math. We run the ball again. He wastes the second timeout. We run the ball again. He will still have 30 seconds to get a field goal. So we actually have to pass the ball here. We pick up 1 first down. We win the game. So right here, he's in the mug look. We see his players are not lined up over the players. Oh, it is. So he's running man. You could tell because this dude creeped in from here. So we need a man-beating route on this B receiver. So we're going to audible to the post play I told you about before. And you know this is a man-beating route because of this little area right here. The little wrinkly little mark, you could tell. This swiggly route, swigs, zigs, angles, all these are always good versus man. I'm going to block my tight end because it's usually good to pick up big man blitzes. And I'm going to get a penalty. Oh, I didn't get a penalty. Good. We guessed wrong. It's okay. Stay in bounds. It's okay. We were supposed to stay in bounds. We didn't. It's fine. So right here, we're going to go either to a money play or we're going to go to a money play or we're going to run the ball. Now, one thing we know, mug, from just experience as a pro, if your opponent is in the double mug, it is the worst, I mean the absolutely worst jet sweep defense in the game. I trust my jet sweep to get 2 yards versus mug. Okay, our opponent does not run mug. He actually looks like he has good jet sweep defense, so we're going to call a pass play. Now, we know we cannot score, so this post route is not going to cut it. It's a little bit too deep. So we're going to put the post and turn it to a 10-yard in. We're going to do a drag, an angle, and we're going to put this little table route to clear out for this drag route. Hike it. I'm going to get a penalty. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, chat. I just wanted to be informational. It cost me a little bit. It's okay. So now we're going to show you a route combo to pick up 7 yards. So we're going to audible to this right here. You see his player followed us. Now that's perfect. We need to beat him with the cheese motion. He dropped it. Oh my goodness. If we don't pick this up. So now we need to pay attention. Maybe we need to score. We might need a score here. 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 Scoring here is better than nothing. So we'll have at least one streak on the field just to check him. Okay, so he comes out into dollar. Let's see. It looks like, okay. From experience, this is the loop. I'll explain Reaper defense again too. Yes, I will. So right here, I know it's the loop. I have my streak just in case. I have my drag route. It's not the loop. He gave up the touchdown. It's fine. We're on the one. Perfect. I led past that down to make sure. Now we had a touchdown. We did have a touchdown. I played it a little bit greedy. I should have took my streak on a touchdown. But I led past my Travis Kelce away from the deep defender. I'll break down a couple things from this game to you, okay? Once I kick this game-winning field goal. So right here, we're going to be conservative, all right? Go on conservative. We don't need to run the ball, risk any chance of fumbling. The only thing we're going to do is we're going to call a run play to the right side. That way we can center our kick. We need our kick to be in the center. Do not call anything that can score. So I'm going to run backwards on purpose. We're not scoring. We're in the center to make it an easier field goal. Do not have chew clock on here. And we're going to kick our game-winning field goal right here. So right here. Our opponent, now look, what our opponent did was smart. We have 11, this is the fourth quarter, Jay Free, because we had to recreate. We had to recreate the game. So, this is the fourth quarter. We already have 7 points, right? We already have 7 points. We're only down 1. Now, the problem here, chat, is that our opponent has 11 seconds. So, normally you think, okay, let's kick a field goal. No, kicking a field goal here is not the right decision. What you want to do here is call a formation where you can have a good blocking. So, we're going to call this formation right here. And we're going to block both our players. Our goal is to hike the... We're not throwing it to anybody. We're just hiking the ball, sitting in the pocket, waste a few seconds. When we're about to get sacked, you throw the ball away. Now, it could have been a D-line pick. That is terrible. Do not do what I just did. Do not do what I just did. That's terrible. Do not wait that long. Do not wait that long. Throw it away right when you get the chance. So we're going to go to another pass, blocking. I'm going to drop a link in the description of how to play Reaper defense. And I'll explain it in this video, but there is a link in the description. I'll drop it and I'll put it up here. How to play Reaper defense. Okay, right here. Boom. 5, 4. I'm throwing it away. Not risking it. Only have 3 seconds. Now That's how you waste the clock. If we would have kicked the field goal right away, he would have had 7 seconds, a chance to come back. Right here, we're going to move our left stick up, right? The reason we're moving our left stick up, is our opponent is just going to run off sides 3 times and get encroachment and forfeit the game. But I was going to put my left stick up on the kick. That will make it take more time to get into the end zone. Because if you put it down, it's going to kick it. But I'm 1 yard away. I'm just going to kick it as high up as I can, 1 second, and make it take 3 seconds for the kick to go in. And just like that, chat, 10-15, but we add the 7 points. I'm going to clip it, and I'm going to report it to the admin. We won the game. So, now let's get into the breakdown. So, first things first. Let's talk about Reaper defense. What is Reaper defense? The purpose of Reaper defense is to make sure your opponent cannot pick up anything. For instance, during that last game, my opponent was on 3rd and 4. I had no timeouts left, down to the wire, and I was only up 7. Meaning, if my opponent were to pick up a first down, he could easily run the clock, and he would have easily been able to go for 2 for the win or tie the game to end the game. I wanted to let him score. Reaper defense is basically playing aggressive defense to let your opponent score. Now, what's another way I can describe Reaper defense? So we might all know what Mabel is. For the new people here who doesn't know what Mabel is when you put a 25-yard outside zone and a 5-yard short zone, and your intentions are, normally people play this at the end of a half, where you're like, okay, we're guarding everything on the sideline. There's no chance they could throw anything deep corner on this side because you have a 25 there. They can't throw the short flip throw here because you have nothing here. You normally do this when there's no time left, right? Now, this is regular Mabel defense. Now, what turns it into Reaper defense is, but see, the thing about Mabel, you're still safe. You have your safeties over the top. What turns it into Reaper defense is you're being more aggressive and saying, you know what? You can score the touchdown. If this player over here goes on a streak, you could have the touchdown. As long as I get the ball back, I don't care. More aggressive Reaper defense would be something like this. You play this right here. You're like, you know what? You can have any streak in the game. You would do this around this scenario. Say you have 3 timeouts, right? You have 3 timeouts, but your opponent's on 3rd down. You're like, you know what? I want to make sure I get the ball back. You normally would shade down your hooks, which would be triangle. Then you would see where it says coverage adjustments. You're going to press right stick down to underneath. So triangle and then right stick down. And that's going to shade these hooks underneath. And now you're going to have 2 really aggressive hook curls. You're blitzing them to try to get the ball to them to throw the ball fast before their streaks get past your 25-yard zones. And you're saying, you know what? You have a touchdown, fine. Say they throw a streak, right? Say this guy goes on a streak and they hit him right in this little window. You can even have that. If they want to fall down right inside the 10, you'll call your 3 timeouts. You're just ensuring that you get the ball back. So what we did during that game, we had no timeouts. We played super aggressive Reaper. There's no chance you throw a drag. Nothing. So I called this defense. What I did is I shaded down, right? I shaded down. I zoned out both of these 2 guys into shaded down hooks, meaning the hooks are going to play underneath. I put 2 blues over here, and I only sent 2 players. I'm guarding the middle still. If someone puts a streak, right, which he did put a streak, I don't care. Score the touchdown. As long as we get the ball back, that's fine. But what I did is I said, you know what, I'm guarding the middle. He had a drag route. His drag went right here. I guarded that myself. I guarded it myself. That's fine. If he has a deep zone, like a post or something, I'll switch stick onto my 2 blues and guard it. I'm basically saying nothing will be open but your touchdown. It's either you score the touchdown or you don't move the ball. That's the aggressive Reaper defense I played. I appreciate y'all tuning in to this series, How to Win Madden. That was the third game of our YouTube series. This time it was Regs football. I'm trying to mix it in, some Ultimate Team, some Regs, and showing y'all different types of schemes we're playing and how I'm adjusting to every single one. Each game we've played something different, and learned from all of them. And let me know if there's any other comments you have, questions. I'm dropping all the videos in the description of the Reaper defense, what a cloud flat is, purple, how to make good route combos to help y'all understand the basics. And let me know if I'm being these videos are a little too long, a little too short. I'm trying to break it down step by step so y'all can see inside the mind every single play for a full game of how I defeat my opponents. Hope you enjoyed this video. Peace.